little bit more. Down a little bit. You may even want to size this down because this is a little big of a shoe. You can just play around with it. These were really crappy shoes I just made, but who cares? Alright, the shoes really don't matter at all. I mean, you gotta have them, but they're really not important. You can select all these points. Oops, 3. Z wireframe and select all of these points. Jeez. And, you know, bring them in actually. And then L, select all of this, and move it back. See, yeah, it's a little better. Alright. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go around our shoe and select certain points. We're going to select this point, whoops. We're going to select these 4 points by holding shift and selecting in it face, F, and select these 4 and hit face, or F. Whoops, I selected one of the 4 points. Okay, there we go, face, F. Make sure you're selecting all the right points. You can even hit Z to go back into solid. So you can see what you're selecting. Now it's going to look a little weird, so after we do this, we're going to work on the ankles and fix those. See, as you can see, they already look really messed up. Yay, I did the right amount of vertices. If you followed it exactly, you should have the right amount of vertices too. So you won't have to add an extra, but if you do, you can always add extra loop cuts. Alright, so let's see. Now you can make either the ankle, you can either make the ankle thinner, or you can make the shoe wider. Your choice. Let's go with, see how thinner it looks right now. So select these 2 points, bring them in. This one, bring it out a little bit, maybe. Just gotta play around with it. This one we gotta bring in, so it looks more natural instead of like some weird deformed. Alright, so and you can bring out that point maybe a little bit. Hold on, let's go into object mode and see how it looks. See, not too bad. There are a few points that we obviously have to fix, and we also are going to want to size down the front so the foot looks human. Let's see, select this point and bring it out, the point above it. Whoops. Bring it out. This point right here. Bring it out. Maybe even this out just a little bit. Alright. I want to bring this out like that. Alright. Okay, let's go into object mode and see how it looks. Alright, a little better. Just gotta play around with it. We may have to bring those in, actually. I don't know why I brought them out. So as you can see, you just want to play around with it. You may like yours different than I like mine. You can bring these points down and over and get them closer to the shoe. It's just a matter of knowing what you're doing. I haven't modeled a character in a while since I've been made the character tutorials. I haven't modeled a character in a while, so I'm a little rusty. But I decided, you know what, I need to make another tutorial for you guys, so I did. Okay. That should look better. Alright, that looks a lot better. Alright, now all we have to do is select these points by, after deselecting those, shift and click, and size it in a little bit. See there, that looks better. And there you go. Those are how to model the feet. We're gonna actually go into edit mode again, hit 3, Z, select these points bring them in. Select all these points. Bring them maybe down a little bit to get more of a defined heel. Object mode, hit Z. See, that looks a lot better. Alright, feet really don't matter because you're not going to be paying too much attention to those. But let's see how... Set Z over here. Alright, cool. Alright, we are almost done with our base mesh. And what I mean by base mesh is we're almost done with the like body. Because what we're going to do is I'm going to show you how to make the body. Then I'm going to have you save it as something completely different, which reminds me, save it. Save it as base mesh, because that way you don't have to keep remodeling this part, and you can, you will have the hands and the arms and the feet and the torso modeled, and then you can just model the face differently, because I'm going to show you guys probably how to make, see, I've made the Thing, I'll show you guys like how to make Batman. Just send suggestions, because once we're done with our base mesh, and I show you how to make a normal face, I will show you guys how to make them look like people that you want them to look like. That makes sense. Alright, so save it, and that is the end of this tutorial. Thank you.